Did all that without fucking headlights on. Awesome work. Oh yeah. Really inconspicuous. Right, so it's her. I haven't been set up for Chris to goddamn up here again. Now I'm gonna turn this music off.
Hi there, you must be Devin.
And you must be the doctor.
That would be me.
Shall we do this then?
Yeah, sure. Just up there. All right, before we get started, even though it's you know, a game, I got some paperwork I'm gonna have you fill out. Yep.
Chopper. I guess so. If I really need to do that.
Yep, and I really need you to put your ID on the desk. Thank you. All right, top copy protects you. It's basically a confidentiality statement stating that anything that gets said within these walls I cannot divulge to anybody else, regardless of its circumstance or anything like that, unless I am subpoenaed by the police or unless I believe that the life of you or others is in danger upon you leaving this place. The bottom copy protects me. Basically says if I put you on any medication, the nature of psychiatric care is such that symptoms can get worse before they get better because the brain is it's a little bit different than like a broken arm, you know. You can't just look at it and say, oh yeah, we got to fix that, you know. So experimentation is usually required, and I can't be sued for that, except in the case of gross negligence. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and
But
sign these.
I will say that if you opened this skull and poked it, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
God damn it. So these papers, where do I sign?
I just had a weird day today. At the bottom on the line, it says name.
There you go.
Thank you very much. You prefer Devin or Mr. Black?
I guess we can go with Devon. Fucking E. I hope I don't fuck this up.
Are you currently on any medications, Devin?
No, but if you've got some good stuff, I'd take it. I dare say you don't have morphine, but you know, that would be fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any of that without a prescription. All right, so, there's your ID back.
Thank you.
Welcome. Stack these together and put them back in here. but whenever I have a new new person who I'm gonna have a conversation with, shall we say, I usually just start off with a really simple question of what brings you in here today. But I suppose in your case, I should be asking, so what kind of game are we playing?
I'd say a fun game for me, at least. Depends on what you like, based on what enjoyment you'll get out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we get on with it then?
Sure, why not? So, what exactly do you like to do in these therapy sessions?
Well, usually somebody comes in here and they sit down and they walk around and they have something that they want to talk about, but they feel that they can't really talk about it with anybody else. And I provide kind of a neutral and safe environment for that discussion. So I'm trained to listen to people, to hear what their problems are. I'm trained to look for symptoms of underlying chemical imbalances in the brain, and I make diagnoses, recommendations, and provide counseling based on that training.
So, would you say this is a situation where you feel safe too?
Most of the time, but I've definitely had some bogeys, I guess you could say.
I mean, looking around this room, I wouldn't say it's very secure for you. I mean, those bottles there, glass, I take it, easy to break, easy to use. I mean, whereas you don't even have a metal detector at your door to test what people may have, on their person.
No, kinda only usually make the security guards pat people down if I'm feeling threatened.
I'm almost disappointed then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Admittedly, I hadn't seen you before, but I also try not to appraise people based on their appearance alone.
Well, right now, if you did that looking at the people outside, I think you'd worry about a lot of them.
That is true. You kind of blend in a little right now. Wait, is this not a costume?
Unfortunate, really. Well, yes, you actually think it's. I actually like that. That you actually don't think this is a costume. You may be the only one who realizes that.
I try to be open. I mean, it's
Shame some others aren't like that. I mean, that Chris guy that I met today, he definitely paid a price.
yeah. So you said, what exactly happened?
I got out of my car. He walks up to me in some Air Force Air costume, looking totally ridiculous, babbling about how his limo was stolen and then chromed out. How he was going to make me pay because people said it was me that did it. Though I had no clue about it, so I told him to basically fuck off.
And when he didn't like that,
Basically, he said that he'd get some witnesses that would put me at the scene. So I noticed a certain girl was in the car next to him. I said, well, let's go ask her. And yeah, he suddenly became quite protective, we could say.
I can, I'll be honest with you, I don't blame him.
Yes, well, I walked up to her window, asked her what she thought, and of course, poor little Chris must have been put out by this and tried to punch me. Didn't hurt that much. And yeah, he got a knife for his troubles. Ooh, shut her up now. She's thinking.
Okay. So had some run-ins with people. This ties back to the costume thing somehow. You, are you You seem to be very focused on this incident with Chris.
Oh, because of the enjoyment of, penetrating his body with a knife.
How did that feel?
Very much, pleasure. Especially feeling the blood running out of the body. Yes, I did, Knife Larson.
Is it more the feeling of the blood running out, or is it the look of it?
I'd say a bit of both, but there is a certain pleasure out of the warmth of the blood as it leaves the body. Got to enjoy that. It is a shame that I didn't do it at night, because the colour of the blood at night is quite black. Gotta love that.
You like black blood? Why? Black blood is diseased blood.
No, it's only black as in the colour. We know it's still red.
Yeah.
I just like the way it turns, looks black. It's quite stylish in a way.
Yeah, I can imagine when you slip the blade between someone's ribs and that initial spurt and it's warm over your fingers, dripping down onto the sidewalk, shiny in the moonlight, yeah?
Yeah, no feeling like that. Well, there is one, and that's, actually feeling the life, go out of the body. So many ways to kill
You
people.
experienced that before?
So many ways to enjoy it. But of course, why would I not be talking about it?
You said you wanted to play a game. Don't know what this game is yet.
That is for me to know, and for you to find out.
Am I going to find out?
Maybe. Maybe you're already playing the game.
Okay. Fair enough.
But back to this Chris guy. It's really a shame that I didn't kill him, really. But, yes, his little girlfriend hit me, took me by surprise. If only I'd have had time. That's all I'll say.
Tell me you would have killed him?
Yes, I would have. And he would have deserved it. I mean, right now I could probably argue self-defense based on what he did. But it wouldn't have been self-defense when I actually completed the task.
Yeah, no, it would not have been self-defense at that point. That's, You see, Devin,
But
it seems
I
like
will
you bought
no,
into this,
I will though.
movement.
I will say
I'm sorry,
though.
are you interrupting me?
Yes, I am. Whose game is this? Yours
While
or
you're
mine?
playing, go ahead.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, actually completing the task, actually killing him would have been a pleasure. That is where the pleasure comes from, knowing I've taken the life. Especially from a fucking idiot like that.
What's Jimmy, but what's idiotic about defending your girlfriend from somebody
The
who...
idiotic part was trying to con someone out of money to pay for a paint job for his limousine. I mean, $300, something he could easily pay, but he has to set up something in a car park to try to steal off a random stranger. Why?
Did you not do it?
No. I was just a random person at the wrong, the right place at the wrong time. He
Then
just
why didn't
wanted
you
to
let him
rob
get the
somebody.
cops involved?
Why would the hell would I involve police?
I'm just saying, if he had gotten the cops involved, then you were innocent. Then they would have discovered that and it would
He
have been over.
had no, plan to involve the police. He was going to get so-called witnesses to turn up and say I was guilty, and then they would have forced me to pay over the money, which I refused to do. I turned the tables on him, walked up to his little girlfriend, and he didn't like it. In a game of chess, that would be checkmate.
So what you've come to me to ask is, it sounds like you're seeking justification.
Well, actually, I set up our game before I even got to that part. I just thought you'd like to know, about my little
Why?
enjoyment with the blade. I mean, I've got to admit, I seem to have quite a knack of getting into situations like that. My murder tour that I'd set up, just for the fun, ended up almost being a murder tour for me when I was shot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just made for death and destruction. I quite like that.
If you were made, what made you?
I'm not sure I can answer that question. Do we know that what makes us? Is it the nurturing? Or is it experience? Are we born this way?
Well, there's some discussion of it's always a conversation of nature versus nurture, especially in my area, my field of expertise. But for an anomaly such as yourself, it's almost exclusively nurture. We are the sum total of our experiences, most of us. And the combination, and maybe a small kernel of biology, makes us what we are. At least in my view. There's some who argue differently. Seem quite comfortable this way.
Oh, I enjoy it. Let me ask you a question, Doctor. Do you like being scared?
That's a really interesting question because that kind of depends on the type of fright.
I mean, let's put it this way. We're in a room right now, where I stand between you and the door. Behind you is a glass window that I could push you through, and hopefully you would fall to your doom. Does that make you feel scared?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean, if I walked over to those bottles over there and broke one, what would your reaction be?
I would probably take the opportunity to leave the room.
So maybe I stay stood here then, for now.
Now it's starting to feel like chess.
Well, we did say a game, didn't we?
Most games have objectives. I've been trying to work out what that would be.
Well, in
Now
a
I'm
game
starting
of
to think I'm
chess,
understanding a little.
we all have the small, little pieces. And of course, on your side we've got the queen, on mine we've got the king. Interesting differences between the queen and the king, of course, isn't there?
Yes. Very interesting, in fact.
I mean,
The king's
go
power
on.
comes
Yes.
from his king's power comes from his status. He's the one that must be protected. Without him, the realm falls. And the pieces that surround him move to protect the king. Interestingly, it is the queen who has the most power throughout the realm. She can move in any direction as far away as she likes. But in doing so, she often becomes the most vulnerable.
Interesting idea. You running away into the distance, away from your friends, while I have to stalk you. That is, if I let you out of this room, of course.
So you fancy yourself a king?
In some ways, yes. I mean, am I not the king of your fate right now?
I'm just wondering where your pieces are.
That would be telling. I mean, remember, this is chess. You do not reveal your future moves. You keep them secret.
Exactly. How do you bluff that way if you reveal?
Exactly. Fear is an interesting thing, Doctor. Is fear something you feel right now? Please describe it to me.
Once upon a time, a man came in this room with a knife, like yourself. The knife's name was Bessie, he said, and she wanted to play. When you sent me that text message at first, that's kind of what it felt like. Same thing. I felt a vague recollection of that time. A client who I would consider my greatest success, actually. And I did feel that brief spark of fear. But you asked me if I like being scared, and the answer to the question is yes, I do. I like being scared exactly like this. You will never get me to jump off of Mount Chiliad with a parachute strapped to my back, but put me in a room with one other person who maybe wants to kill me, or whose knife wants to play. That's the kind of scared that I like.
Just think of a knife with your name, engraved onto it. Wouldn't that be something to die for?
Die for a knife engraved with my name?
Yes.
No. That wouldn't be something to die for. But for the health of somebody else, and for their chance to realize that they too can find mercy,
Ayagoshi.
that is worth dying for.
Why must you save people?
Because people are worth it. Even you.
Why do you assume that I need saving?
Everyone does.
Even you.
Yeah, even me. Just yesterday, I sent a tweet out that said, or 2 days ago, I don't remember. 2 days ago. Goddamn, do I need a therapist? The problem, unique to therapists.
I always thought that therapists would just have a therapist, on call.
Well, they're not here that often, so.
That head up there interests me a lot. The face with
What,
the
this one?
wolf pushing out. Yes.
Yeah. Why is that?
It's the whole concept of the beast within. You could say it's very Freudian as well, of course.
You could say that. That's true.
I remember watching a
Clearly
film
you've,
once about werewolves, and it really strikes me that thing is based on that, because that is literally how someone turned into the actual wolf. It ripped itself from the person's insides.
What interests you about that?
The beast. The untamed animal. Free to do what it wants. To rip, to shred, to stab, to maim. Oh, God. A bit thick there.
The pleasure that you get from that very concept, and it would seem from the actual action. I've described to you a type of fear. Described to me a type of pleasure. The one that you feel from that.
Some say that fear and enjoyment are indivisible. Pleasure and pain, the two sides, working together. Almost perfect. One side fears, the other side enjoys. We all win in the end.
I would give that misdirection a B.
Close enough. I mean, it's top there. I'd have gone for an A, but you know, you can't have everything.
An A, I wouldn't have noticed. You mean you can't tell me, or you don't wish to tell me what it feels like?
This is meant to be my game. I make the rules. You go by them.
That's fine. Consider me a little white rat nosing its way around the edges of the maze, then. Sure, that would please you.
I'll have to remember to turn the electricity up just a little bit too much then. You know, for when you actually find the cheese and take a bite. See, it's all a game. It's just, she knows what
If
she's
not
doing.
the cheese, then what am I meant to be finding?
Maybe the answer.
The answer?
See, clue
It'd be easier
games
if I
are
knew the question.
riddles ready to be solved. I am the one who decides if you are worthy of the answer. I've yet to find that.
I see. Interesting test. To be found if I am worthy.
I mean, we could say,
When I'm not
impress
sure
me,
what
Doctor.
I'm going to be worthy of. Impress you.
Yes, I'm paying. I want to be impressed.
I'm not a dancing monkey. I'm a therapist. I'm here to help.
Some would ask if there's little difference between those two.
Really. If you want a dancing monkey, go to the Vanilla Unicorn.
Seeing them, not
Here you get
impressed.
checked.
Need better.
Need better what?
Opponents. I mean, you're a therapist. I'm hoping for some intelligence here. That's what I enjoy.
Have I
The
disappointed you thus far?
intellectual side. No, I would say I'm quite enjoying this. This part, though, is just the sparring to, you know, find each other's weaknesses, you could say.
Ah.
I mean, if I wanted to up the game, I would simply move here.
Interesting, as I was considering upping the game by moving that direction myself some time ago. But like you, I was having too much fun.
Oh, I'm having the fun. I just want to up the fear. And as I telegraphed this move, it should actually say a lot of where we're going with this.
And see there. Felt some of that fear you were talking about a second ago.
Let's add something else. If you would be so kind, Doctor, please bring one of those glass bottles to me.
And if I say no?
Then I would be slightly disappointed and have to reevaluate the situation. But if you have a sense of adventure, you'd bring the bottle. Oh, come on. Take the bottle. Come on, bring the bottle. Come on. Come on. she actually going to keep the bottle? What could I break it on? Okay. She's very careful. I can almost feel the fear. I like it. You may now go back to where you were standing.
Oh, look. Turn me into a dancing monkey.
They've got me on there. So, are you afraid now?
Slightly.
Shit.
I have a question for you. Whenever you think about the pleasure that comes from rivers of blood flowing from a person, you ever consider what it would be like for those to be flowing from you? I think that answers my question. You do that often?
Sometimes. The taste
How
of
often is
one's own
sometimes?
blood is quite an eye-opener sometimes. Sorry, I moved a bit there.
How so? What does it teach you?
What blood tastes like, what a victim's blood may taste like, if I chose to drink it. Let me ask you, Doctor, would you let me taste your blood? Ooh.
No.
I'm smelling the fear rising.
Call it an experiment at this juncture. But my blood's mine, not yours.
So, in this situation, where I have a glass bottle broken, ready to be pushed into your gut, you would actually say no to me? Of just a little blood? You know, just a little prick of the finger. That's all it takes.
That depends. You've made an illusion just now. Bit of a suggestion. You are telegraphing again, as you said. You're creating a theater out of this room. Raising the curtain a little at a time. Showing Schrodinger's gun at the beginning. If you telegraph a weapon at the beginning, the first act, by the third act it should reappear. You made mention of broken bottles, now there is one.
The big finale, you could say.
You're attempting to weave a tapestry. Which is interesting. Because many psychopaths would simply say, prick your finger and let me drink your blood. Or I'll carve out your heart with this broken bottle. They turn it into a negotiation. You're more subtle. But where does it stop? One prick of the finger, and that goes away? How many pricks? 2, 3? What other antics am I to perform?
That is for me to decide again, Doctor.
Do I get a broken bottle in my gut at the end of that anyway? If I do, then why even start? Like I said,
If
I'm not
in
going to be
that
your dancing monkey.
So in that scenario, if you do end up with the glass in the cut, the thing you've got to think is, I am building up your fear. The chemicals inside your body are releasing, that you're getting, yeah. Oh, I'm just sorry, getting a bit excited over just the thought of it. The fear's growing. That is the important thing. Then comes the finale.
Does fear-laden blood taste better?
Yes. Especially if the person knows what's coming. That sense of foreboding.
Well, that means you like the taste of adrenaline, not blood.
You could see it that way, but adrenaline is in the blood.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I could get that for you straight.
Interesting prospect. Are you actually saying you would provide me with drugs? Give me some
Is it my
coke.
passkey out of this room?
I mean, I've got to wonder what drugs you can get. Do you have a coke dealer?
No.
Shame. I could have snorted the coke off your dead body, but maybe one day I can do that with another victim.
You'll be happy to know. And I think you like to know when this happens. That scared me too.
Good. We all need a little scare on Halloween.
So I hear.
So, out of interest, have you ever done a drug like cocaine, Doctor? Are you perfect?
No, I've never done a drug like cocaine. No.
What about other drugs?
Smoked weed before.
Anything stronger? Like participated in, say, your own, drugs? Wrote a prescription for yourself to, get a little high? I mean, psychiatrists really must know some good stuff.
Yeah, we're familiar, but no, I've never, no. Huh. No, I never
Interesting. I dare say you don't have many drugs in this actual office, do you?
Absolutely none.
Well, that's a shame. I was wondering if
Why?
there was a few to, release your inhibition slightly, to make things even more interesting.
I mean, besides the bottles over there? But calm now, do you really want to dull my senses?
No. But, to give you the thought that I'd ply with drugs is an interesting one. Remember, this is chess, Doctor. Misguidance is an important part of it.
Well, if you're the scientist and I'm the rat, I'm sort of waiting for the next stimulus.
Back to the blood, then. Have you changed your mind about allowing me to taste it yet? Yours, I should say.
No. Still mine.
You're very protective over what you see as as yours, aren't you?
Yes.
So, do you have any loved ones in the city?
The game just got dangerous for you. I'm warning you.
Ooh. Hello, Scott. Oh, did I just touch a nerve? Is the Queen getting aggressive?
I think that you are smart enough to figure that out for yourself.
I will admit, I liked that reaction. Got me quite excited. Maybe I should poke a bit more there. It's a bit like that situation with that Chris guy, if you think about it. I got close to his girlfriend. He reacted. If I got close to someone close to you, would you react similar?
That depends. You intended to do them harm? Of course. Who wouldn't
Maybe
for
I
someone
would.
they love?
Maybe I would take the blade against their throat and slowly cut it in front of you. What would you think of that? Playing hard to
I would
get,
think
I
that you
see.
had made a. I would think that you had made a grave mistake.
But that will be just one more part of the game. Who's to say that's the end of it?
I don't think that I implied it was the end. I'm just saying, you will have made a grave mistake.
Why, Doctor, would you try to kill me?
No. No, I wouldn't.
What a shame. You would be the pure of heart who runs to the police, I guess. Can't handle their own business.
Don't assume you know me. And don't insinuate that I am not capable.
Oh, but why should I not do that? You imply that you are incapable. If you can't murder me, then what else would you do?
As you said before, that would be telling.
The only problem there, Doctor, in, trying to keep the secret of that is that I have you in a corner right now, and I already know the answer. You would run to the police. You don't have it in you to be a murderer.
No, that's true. I don't.
Oh, I think I get it. You'd actually ask someone else to do the job for you. Interesting. Is that your
How well he
power,
knows
Doctor?
me.
Is it? Is that your power? The ability to
Is
get
what?
people to do what you want them to do?
I mean, I haven't used that so far, but you're not the first to imply that. In fact, you're the third.
Well, 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 seems people know you quite well then. Oh, they're all turning
If
up to
that
watch
is indeed
this.
what I would do.
I'm just wondering what I would have to do to get you to actually do the killing.
I've often wondered that myself.
Now go that far. Would it be a fight for your life, maybe, that makes you go that far? Well, 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 little
Maybe.
doctor's got a gun, has she?
Well, of course I do.
So, in the game, if I asked you to move over there, would you?
I mean, sure.
Then please do.
I don't know. I don't see. You want me to move over there?
Yes.
Okay.
In front of the window, please. Thank you, dancing monkey, for doing what I asked.
Oh, you're welcome, scientist.
Now, I think that gives you the right to have more questions.
I see. Okay. I'm not sure what would stir me enough to commit murder. I think pretty much nothing.
Would you ever be willing to test that out? I mean, think about it. Say, is that a boyfriend or a husband? Them lying in front of you, the blood oozing out of their throat, you being able to see, the pulse in their throat as it slows down, and the last thing they see is your anguished face. Wouldn't that push you to depths you've never been to before? Oh,
Well, yeah, of course it would.
Then why not murder? Think of the scenario. Your loved one killed. You, likely the next victim. Wouldn't that be self-defense? The primal instinct to actually survive.
I think I would want to.
I must say I like that uncertainty in your face, just so you know. I think I could make a murderer out of you. Out of interest, and I'm sure you won't actually do this, but what is your loved one's name?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, such anger. Thank you. Tell me what you're thinking, Doctor.
Why I would tell you.
Okay.
Why would I tell you that?
Because we're playing the game. Creating scenarios in which I push you to a certain extreme and you have to react.
I'm not going to put anybody that I know in danger for that game. You can toy with me. They're off limits.
So you're telling me I can't go around this city right now, ask a few people about Dr. Cage and who she is, connected to?
I'm telling you that if you do that, the game gets dangerous for you. You can take me at my word.
Why is it dangerous for me? Will you kill me?
I don't have to tell you that.
Or would it be your boyfriend? Oh, I should say girlfriend. I mean, I can't be that judgmental, can I? Thanks for the follow, Donegal.
I'm telling you to tread carefully now.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I like that. Tread carefully. I may save this glass bottle here for him. Oh, like I said, her.
You asked me if I wanted to play a game. I'm playing the game, not them.
You talk as if you made the rules. Well, thank you to them too.
I don't make the rules, but this is chess, as you said, and I'm the queen.
Yes, but as you see, the king's been manipulating her all along.
Have you now?
Yes. Not to say that this is the end, of course. We're far from done. Have you ever tried to open that window, just out of interest?
No, but I did have somebody jump out of it once.
Did they survive?
Yes.
Would you like to test it to see if you survive?
No.
What if it was to save the life of the one you loved?
First, you asked me to prick my finger and let you taste my blood. Then you asked me to jump out of a window to save someone I love. Forgive me, but people of your ilk don't simply make their decisions based on the dancing of others. If I do whatever you say, that guarantees nothing.
Life is not made of guarantees. It is made of uncertainties.
Then we must choose, each of us, to be as stalwart as we can. And I am not jumping out a window, nor am I pricking my finger for empty promises from you.
I can make a promise that, isn't so empty if you want.
I'm listening.
Dependent on how this game goes. Let's just say the life of your loved one is at stake. I'm gonna wind up freaking in jail.
And?
That
Is there
it?
more to that?
And? Is that all you do? Is that the only value you have on their life? And?
No, I don't mean and as in and what. I mean what keeps that promise from happening.
You do as I say. I'm not saying it's jumping out of the window. But maybe the blood. How about that? Just a small offering.
Are you telling me that if I refuse, you will go and seek out the names of the people that I love and harm them?
I may be saying that. We shall see. Everything is dependent on the game.
I am warning you.
Ah,
That will not go well for you.
are you sure about that, Doctor?
Absolutely. Unlike you, I don't make empty threats and promises.
You assume they are empty. Think about it this way. At the start of this game, I didn't have a weapon. I have had you bring me the bottle, allowed me to break it, stand at your only exit, and move you away from your gun. Think about that. In fact, Doctor, if we're not using the window in this scenario, why not move there?
There? Why?
Because I've asked you to.
And if I say no?
Then we move to the next part of the game.
Which is?
Never revealing too many secrets. I am not going to answer that yet. Just move. She'll do it. Are they paralyzed in fear?
No.
Then be a good girl and move. There we go. So how do you feel now? Especially when you're closer to the glass.
I'll be honest, I didn't even really think about the glass. Is this what you came here for? Did you come here to torment me?
We were playing the game. The game goes whichever way you design it to. We're creating fear. You and I.
No. No. You've said over and over again, you're the one who makes the rules. I meant to sit here and do nothing. Except dance, monkey dance.
Okay,
Did
Queen.
you come here to strip me
then
of my humanity?
Maybe you can make a move. She tries to make me move around the room. I'm
How
not
does
moving around the room.
this need for blood work?
Call it power, call it control. Tasting the blood of the victim feels good. It's exciting. As you said before, it could even be like a sharing of adrenaline. Especially the fear you are feeling right now.
How do you decide whose life gets taken?
I like a challenge. I'm not just gonna take some random person off the street and kill them. I want someone who's intellectual, who would put up a fight, not through violence, but verbally. Actually have a brain, you could say. You may be one of the smartest people in the city. And yeah, I'm enjoying this challenge.
Have you ever played this game before?
Many times.
I mean this one, where you talk to someone. Like this. Captive audience. Challenging their humanity.
I would say yes, at least once.
Did that person win?
I would say that we both won.
I don't suppose you care to enlighten me at the outcome of what it was, do you?
That would be telling, wouldn't it? Let's just say
It would.
the person isn't available to give a Yelp review.
Then from my perspective, I think they lost.
We'd probably have to go to the graveyard to ask them that. And they don't talk much there.
Some do.
Normally the poor grieving person next to the grave. Not the one 6 feet under. What's going through that head of yours, Doctor? Still afraid?
Less so. It's hard to figure out how to make a move, though, when you aren't sure what the game is.
What do you think it is? There must be some glimmer of fear, glimmer of anticipation of what is to come. I can almost hear it in your voice, that fear. You almost feel like the end is coming soon.
I think you're gonna kill me if I don't talk my way out of this room.
Well, it is a game. Now you've just got to work out how you talk your way out.
And the problem is that there are probably ways out that I can think of. But am I the type of person that would ask those questions or make those offerings? What you're doing is you're challenging you're pitting my philosophy of life against my will to live. That's what you're doing.
We are in an extreme here, Doctor. You must decide what you want to do. Live or die. Even as a psychiatrist, that must be very interesting for you if you think about it.
Oh, it's interesting.
What you are experiencing right now. I mean, in a psychological sense.
I said, oh, it is interesting. Yes, it's interesting. Yep.
Ah, I do apologize.
No, it's all right. I'll be honest with you, I got a million thoughts running through my head right now.
Probably most. How the hell do I get out of this room?
Actually, most is, I have a question, but I'm not sure if I want to ask, or if I
Oh,
could.
please ask. I wait in anticipation.
If I gave you the name of someone else,
What the fuck?
whose blood I wouldn't mind you enjoying, would that get me out of this room?
Could you bring them into this room?
No, you'd have to do the hunt yourself. But you'd win with me if I did this. Because
The
I was telling
problem
somebody
here
just the other...
is the game is in this room. You have to make me actually want this person. I need to know details.
Well, okay, I'm not giving you a name just yet. I'm just telling you why you would still win.
You assume that you understand what I'm trying to do. What my
Well,
winning would be.
hear me out. If you're trying to pit my philosophy of life against my will to live, then you must understand that I have always believed that everyone deserves to live. Every person. That there's nobody who deserves death. Even murderers. And that is why the man who brought a knife into here and said he wanted to play with me, why he's alive and happy today. I didn't believe that he deserved to die.
Then who do you believe deserves to die?
What I'm telling you is that I can't tell you that
Come, Doctor.
without destroying myself.
The glass is waiting. It almost demands an answer. Tell me the name.
I was asking you a question.
No,
If
but
that
you've
would get
piqued
me out
my
of this room.
interest. I want to know who you would like to kill to save you and your loved ones. Who would you actually sacrifice?
I can't sacrifice anyone. I don't care what they've done or who they are.
So, it was just a tease then.
It was a question about the game.
Well, there you got an answer. My interest was piqued.
Would it get me out?
I don't think I want to actually give the answer to that just yet. That gives you
See,
a
it's an
glimmer of hope.
unwinnable game. It's an unwinnable game.
No, there is a way to win. Back into your position, please.
I don't want to.
In saying that, you're pushing for an end.
Which, yes, I am. I want this to stop.
How much do you want it to stop?
Have you ever had anything so tragic happen in your life that you thought that it was a bad dream and you were going to wake up any second?
No, but I'd hope this situation right now is what you're talking about.
It is.
Good. Now, back to the blood. Are you willing for me to taste? Holy shit. You evil fucker.
Called foot in the door technique, what you just did. Classic manipulation. Where you talk for
The
so long
classics
about worse and
often
worse.
work.
Yeah, they do. But I have to remind myself that even though just giving you a little taste of blood sounds pretty good right now compared to everything else that we just talked about, the playing field is still even.
Is it? Do we need to move back to the fireplace again?
No.
Then let's continue. I await the blood.
You're not getting it.
Are you sure about that?
And you're not taking my virtue either. I hate this city. I hate everyone in this city. Bar a select few. And I have put myself in their dirt and their shit for them. And what do? They keep killing each other. They hunt each other. They are ruthless, merciless people. 55 of them have sat in this room. 6 of them are dead. 6 of them.
Could be 7 soon. Maybe 8.
They don't listen.
Just saying, Doctor. I could kill you now. Then just listen to the people mourning to find out your loved one. He could join you too.
No. No, it's not going to happen.
You sound so confident of that.
But even though I hate them, even though they hurt me with their anger and their murderous hearts, I won't betray one of them. Get myself out of this.
So you would
I'm not
die to save the people you hate?
I'm not a queen, Devin. I'm an angel.
That has to be one of the lamest lines I've ever heard. An angel. Do you know what the angels actually did? The angels came down to the earth and ravaged it. Are you one of those?
The ones that fell did that.
Remember, Satan was an angel.
Yes, the most beautiful angel of all.
Is that what you are? I know that's a little compliment
The
there,
ones.
but you know, sometimes I do give them.
No, I'm not. I would be
Thanks,
if I
Goshi.
gave up that name. But I'm not that, and I won't be that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Then to the fireplace, please, Doctor.
No.
Why not?
You don't own me.
Really? Is that what you think? I had to end it somewhere, didn't I? She's off. The chase is on. And so's the fucking cops, probably. What? She didn't go in there? What the fuck is she? I haven't got a fucking weapon. So right now she'd... That fuck, she... The fuck's been... Back into the office, Doctor, please. She's gonna shoot me. And this is where I perma. That's it. That's the end. Oh, I have made the Doctor kill somebody. Holy shit. Doctor, I'm just gonna say something. I win.
What? How would you even call that a win?
Oh, yes.
sense, you moron. You fucking stay with me, do you hear?
There's no one to save him. Do you think he should survive?
Hello?
Or shall we just end it? Seriously, just end it.
Please, somebody, is there anybody there?
I have got a perm of him. That has got to be one
I had
actual
to shoot somebody,
perm.
yes.
Yeah, but that is a
Please,
perfect
please
freaking
don't.
Halloween story. There's been so many Halloween
Please.
stuff. Tomorrow we'll be busy. That was the ultimate
Yes, he's hurt, he's injured, he's
freaking
not dead, no.
Halloween. Just gotta check the pulse, and the pulse is gonna be gone. Unless you all say, no, don't. My heart says die. That is the perfect ending. I pushed the doctor to kill. She can say it's self-defense, but she still took the life. Exactly, you can't get a better ending than this one. She is gonna be broken. Seriously.
Stay with me, Devin.
She's broken. And she's gonna kill. I'm probably gonna get a message from her afterwards, and she's going to kill me for this.
Who the fuck am I? How many times? God damn it!
Oh, I love it. Yeah, that'll be me done for the night then, because
You're just like them, just like the rest.
And
So
no
much
cops.
pleasure out of slaughter.
No goddamn cops.
Fuck you.
Oh, ah!
Fuck all of them. Fuck.
Oh my god! She kicked the dead body.
Fuck you. And every one of the fucking vipers in the city.
The cops should have come to take away the body. Come
You alright,
on.
man?
No, I'm not okay. He...
What happened here?
He was gonna try to kill me. And I hit my car on the edge, and it broke, and I jumped out of the car, and he was chasing me. He has a broken bottle. So I shot him.
What the hell is shooting? He's dead. And Shin has actually got a male character. Holy shit.
You're okay now. Now he's... He did the right thing. You defended yourself. He's gone.
Doctor, it's okay. Look, I'm just gonna wait here for the cops to get here. If any come. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Random Shin walk
mine.
through.
Yeah. You got anyone who can be here with you?
Yeah, I've already called somebody, thank you.
Should I get on Bozo after this?
I'll
Just
wait
for a
around till
while.
I get here.
They're even coming.
Holy shit, I didn't actually think it'd end up that good. Actually, I'm not getting on Bozo after this. This is where I'll end it. Ooh.
You made a mistake.
But he didn't make a mistake.
It was in the desk. When I looked down, I was thinking about my son. And a box that I had pulled from there for him. Not 2 days ago.
What? Well, I'm dead.
As for the name,
Ooh.
that one stays with me.
What? What the hell? Someone else coming because I'm gonna yeah. What's going on? So yeah, that's what happens when I make an evil character. He stabs Chris Larson and he pretty much breaks the Doctor. Oh boy. What do you mean, damn, she got me? No, I broke her, I don't care. I didn't need the name. You've got to understand. I had to break her and actually make her kill somebody. It doesn't matter, that's Hunter. Duh. Who cares? He's dead, he doesn't need the name. She's trying to gain a victory by saying the name stays with her. What does it matter to the clown when he's dead? He got her to kill him. That is one of the possible conclusions to the game. Either she gave the blood, he killed her, or she killed him. I mean, it's that simple. See, she can try to paint it as a victory, but like just there, looking down at the blood-stained hands. Oh, here comes Hunter. Got to watch this. We've got to enjoy this part, haven't we? You know, Hunter comes as the action hero. Oh. Hug it out. She's a murderer.
He tried to kill me. He tried to kill me, but I killed him first.
Congratulations, everybody. We broke the Doctor.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's from the car. It's from the car.
Hell, I smashed up a car as well. Yay.
I don't know who that person. They were just driving by.
I think you'll be safe.
I'm okay.
Come closer so we can actually hear what he's saying.
Don't worry, baby. I'm okay. Twice. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Face filled with rage.
It's
Come
okay,
here.
I'm
Come here.
fine,
Come
I'm
sit in the
safe.
truck. Come sit in the truck. Come on.
I'm covered in blood, Hunter. I'm not gonna sit in your truck.
I don't care. Come sit in the truck. Sit down or something. Just sit down. I don't know. Just.
I'll sit down.
What the fuck? What happened?
He wanted to play a game.
Damn right, I did it.
And he lost.
No, I won. Okay, the clown lost because he died. But I won.
Yeah. What? Did he come after you? Did
Yeah.
he chase you? What did he do? Like what?
Yeah,
What?
he's.
No, I had to.
Did anyone see it?
To be fair, it was self-defense on the clown's
No.
side. She was the one with the gun. He had to hit to
No,
survive it.
He came into the office and he said he wanted to play games. We started talking and we did the paperwork and everything. And he started talking about blood,
She never got paid.
how much he likes blood, what it looks like in the moonlight, how it felt when it was leaving Chris.
Ooh.
He was standing between
I
me and the
forgot
door.
that bit.
And then he
Thank you
stood
for the
between me and the
follow.
door.
Yeah.
And he said that I had to play the game. Or he was gonna break a bottle and stab me, essentially.
Did you have your gun on you? Were you armed?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I was. That was his mistake. He thought the gun was in the desk because I looked down at a point where he said something and he said, the doctor has a gun. I'm gonna ask you to stand over there. The gun wasn't in the desk, the gun was in the holster. And I had a plan. If he's gonna walk towards me,
Yeah.
I was gonna tackle him, right? Well, after a long conversation, he started to walk towards me, and I tried to tackle him, but it didn't work. And then I ran out of the room,
God.
and then I went and I stood behind the storage container.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
and then he checked my car, and then he turned and ran away. So I ran and got in my car and tried to drive away, and we crashed. I don't know if he was trying to hit me or what. We crashed. He jumped out of the vehicle. I jumped out of the vehicle. I tried to run, and he was running at me. And I pulled my gun out and I shot him.
You had to defend yourself. You
Yeah.
had to. You had to defend yourself. He was going to kill you. It was either you or him.
But was he
Okay.
gonna kill her?
You
He was
did the
trying
right
to stop
thing.
her.
I know.
That's
I
the
know.
thing.
I know. Don't worry about that. I know I did the right thing. I know I did what I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm safe, okay? I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine, alright? Look at me. Look at me. Look, I'm safe, okay?
Oh.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what to do now.
Come on, somebody play the violins. Come on. The body's moving. Why is the body moving?
call 911. No response from them.
Yeah, a few times now.
Okay. I don't think they're coming today. I think it's gonna be local.
Why are there no damn cops?
Well, they're never damn cops. I know. Fucking cops.
Fuck.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, baby. I should have just waited out here.
See, now more RP is being born out of this. Wee-hee.
I should have been here. I should have just waited. I knew I should have gone with my gut feelings. Okay.
And if she's burying
my
her
God.
face in her hands
Push
right
me,
now,
okay?
she's gonna be bloodied.
Look at
I know, poor guy.
What?
Now
don't know what to
recreate the
do. I
scene
don't know
in
what to
Scream
do here.
2 where they say, if this was a sequel to a horror film, this is where the killer jumps up and you shoot. She's got to come shoot him in the head. Boom. Come on, Hunter, you can do it. Shoot him in the head.
Fighter.
Ooh, it's glaring. Glaring at the body.
He's the one that stabbed Chris.
Yeah, he bragged about it.
Oh boy, what a day. Hey, at least I kept my hat on.
God damn it. God damn it.
Mwahahaha.
God. I'm glad you're okay. That's all I care is I'm glad you're okay.
I know you're mad.
But is she okay? Or is she mentally broken?
I'm not mad at you.
I know. That too.
No, I'm not mad at you at all. No.
I know.
Need to check something.
No, 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 no.
Ah,
I'm scared. I don't talk to me.
sorry.
I feel nothing. I'm in shock.
Hold on a second, just get
I'm
that.
shock attack.
Does anybody know if she's streaming right now?
Yeah, let's see if I can get. If I have
And
a
it
blanket
isn't
in the
meta
truck.
because I'm going to
Okay.
host her.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Please, someone check if she's streaming. She better be, because we're gonna head on over to there. Oh, you are kidding! What? Damn it! Why not? I'll leave it open as long as I can then, until they've gone. So all we can do is leave the body.
Thank you. You didn't even pay me. All 5 of the people who come
Oh,
in and done
God.
shit like that haven't even paid me.
Watching vlog with me.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Exactly, I'd like to have known her side of it. Come on, Hunter, be a man and rob him. Come on, rob the body. Find the money. See that he was actually willing to pay her.
This is why I hate Halloween. Fuck.
And we got the line. This is why I hate Halloween.
God damn it. What?
Oh, here we go. There's not much I can do. No. Ready, people? I'm gonna have to quit it now. I don't think there's any way. Yeah, there's no way I can stop the AFK timer. What is he doing? Is he gonna... I think he's gonna take the body.
I didn't even get that guy's name. Oh, wait, he's coming back. Fuck!
I don't know if it will, but it is worth a try, just to keep it going that bit much longer. I'm not trying to get out, I'm not trying to, just exploit or whatever that.
Oh, I want my goddamn money.
She's gonna rob him. She's gonna rob him.
You don't get to pull that shit for free!
She's gonna rob him. And then
Baby,
she'll find
don't
that
tamper
he's
with the
got
body. Listen,
350.
What?
don't tamper with the body. The police need to investigate if they show up. They need to look it over. Just come back over here, okay?
We have broken the doctor. Even to the point where she'd rob somebody. He's not gonna rob him.
Oh, God damn it.
He's taking the money. Did I just say that if she actually did it? No. Ah. Is he gonna do it? The fuck's he doing? No, I don't even have to do that. I don't need to do that. I mean, for all, I don't think they expect me to stay in the body, so to speak. I mean, one thing I could do is just do respawn. The body will disappear, and they can roleplay that it was taken away. Shall we do that and then just bit out? I mean, there's no cops coming. I think it's probably best that I do respawn so that it disappears. Because if I just exit, the stupid thing will get up and walk off.
Even hell isn't a place deserving of you, you son of a bitch. You deserve
Shut
a
the
greater
fuck
pain in
up,
eternity.
Hunter.
Fuck you.
Take that out of a movie. Even in hell, there's not a good place for you. Let's get him out of there. The medics have come to take away the body. That is the end of Devin Black, the guy who broke the doctor. Boom. Mic drop.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know either, baby. I don't.
Yes, we can. How do we gotta take him to the hospital?
Well, he's already going.
I mean, he's dead.
They'll never find the body. Now we quit. There. He's dead. He's really dead. Just see who's Twitch. Oh, will be a second. Just gotta find someone to send you lot off to. How about Foxy, because she's I think she might have she's brought a character back. That'd be interesting to watch. Or shall we go for someone on public? Who is on public right now? Violet, yeah. Well, I hope people did enjoy it, because yeah, that was fun. I didn't know how it would go, and I didn't think I was actually gonna, put me in that much danger. I'll say that much. I think it's gonna be Foxy. Sorry if it gets loud for a second. That got muted. There you go, people. Remember to tell her how good I did.